Greetings, YouTube from Texas. Yes, it's that time of year, the time where people are going to ask every time I upload a video, what's wrong with his voice? Is he sick? Does he have a cold? No, I've just ditched my professional studio for a $13 USB microphone I plug into the side of my laptop to attempt to do the casual live stream with my family and record videos from my laptop. So, sorry in advance throughout the next 2 weeks if the audio is not amazing, but I'll be doing my best to try to upload, the occasional video and to do my best to just keep people informed when I have the chance. I probably will not be uploading as much, but, I'm on vacation. I should give myself permission to not upload as much, and I'm going to try to hold myself to that as well. So, happy holidays, everybody. So, here's the deal. This is one of those videos that I never thought I would have to make. But when I got into Texas last night and I went through my Line app, I had 4 different messages from 4 different people with similar horror stories saying, Prof, no one's talking about this. I really think you should. And to be honest, I don't really know all the angles I'm going to approach this with, but I'm going to try to keep this, around 5 minutes, which is my general goal, and to just give a couple of basic tips because we do have, I don't know, at least, 7-8 days left, maybe more than that, on the gifting event. So you're in an alliance for a reason, right? So for those of you who are in an alliance, the first goal should be to only trade with those of you who have alliance members. But the problem is, I've talked to either people who aren't in an alliance, or this really makes me sad to say, and there are going to be some people who are like, I don't understand why you're even making this. It's so obvious. But I've seen people who gift with their alliance members, and then their alliance members don't gift back. And they treat it as no big deal, or even worse, they just get kicked. Like, I've been hearing from crazy horror stories that I have not heard in past years of the gifting event, of alliance members taking advantage of other alliance members and then either not gifting them back or just kicking them, which, of course, if you get kicked from the alliance that you're trying to score in the gifting event with, you're not going to get those rewards anyway. But the biggest problem I've heard, and this is probably going to be where if you click on this video, you're like, okay, I've heard of this too, is what I call the wild, wild west of MCOC, and that is global chat. Global chat is where you go to have your soul leave your body and to have your optimism fade away into pessimism and narcissism. This is where the dark web of MCOC exists, where people try to scam units and post all sorts of derogatory content. And unfortunately, right now, the most popular complaint that my channel is receiving, and I've received it almost every day, at least once a day, since the gifting event started, was the unfortunate tale of people saying, hey, does anybody want to trade X amount of greater gifting crystals? And then they'll add them, and they'll send them first, and then the person will ghost them, and they will just be out X amount of units for greater gifting crystals. There are scammers out there right now in global chat who are waiting for you to send them items only to have you be sent nothing in return. So, I know this seems obvious, but I keep hearing stories every day of at least one person who's getting scammed by this. So, this is a the more you know video. YouTube, only gift with people you trust, and ideally, if possible, if it's a stranger, for sure, have them gift you first. And if they won't gift you first, don't gift them. If you've added them as a friend, unfriend them and leave them be for somebody else. But the worst thing you can do is add a stranger and gift them first and then be screwed over, because the pattern that I'm seeing with these stories is that they trust a stranger and gift them gifts first and then get nothing in return. And I keep saying, why didn't you wait for them to gift you first? Well, they wouldn't do it unless I gifted them first. And I'm saying, well, yeah, of course, because they're ready to steal your items. So this is the dark side of the gifting event, and I am hopeful that those of you who've been struggling with this will watch this video and heed my advice. It may seem like common sense to most people, but people are still falling for it, and there are kids who also play this game, and there is a special place in hell next to Satan herself and Satan's sister for the people who are messaging like 10-year-old kids, getting them to spend their hard-earned units. A lot of these players are free to play, only to steal their items and then screw them over. But those people exist. The internet has some real bad people in it. So remember, gift the people you know, and if possible, let them send you those gifts first, so no matter what, you're not ghosted. That is the word of advice from Texas today, YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend.